where it's uncomfortable. I hate it. I can't stand it. But I got this confidence in God. Can I tell you this? Can I tell you the story? My dad often, no matter what happened in his life, he would always say to me, everything's copacetic. Don't change a thing. I went to the hospital when he found out he had several times going to the doctor with him. Every time he got a bad report back from the doctor, he had polyps, he had prostate cancer, and he always said every time he came back from the doctor, even though he had, I think he passed a couple stones, and he always said, you know, ooh, that thing was tough, boy. How you doing? Everything's copacetic. Change a thing. And so one day I went to the hospital to see him, and the doctor stopped me outside of the hospital room and said to me, Mr. You're his son? I said, yes. He said, your dad ain't got long. I said, really? He said, yeah, dad ain't got long, but I don't think he understood me. I think it's the medication, because when I told him he only had a couple months to live, your father said, everything's copacetic. Don't change a thing. I think the medication is really going to his mind. I said, no, I just think he's a man of faith, so I think I want you to go in and talk to him. So I went and talked to my father. My father said, yeah, that Chinese guy out there said, I'm going to tell you what he said, that Yin guy out there said that I ain't got long to live, you know. He said, but I told him everything copacetic. Don't change the thing. And I said, well, what did he say? So he told me I had 8 months to live. And my father turned around to me and said, listen, when you live right, you can call the shots. Amen. My father had a perspective that was different than what the doctor said. My father had a perspective in God. He had a heavenly perspective. I want your neighbor to have a heavenly perspective and begin to say this out your mouth when you're up against a battle. Everything's copacetic. Don't change a thing. Now, I know you can't do it, but say, keep it 100. Keep it 100. You got to learn how to have a heavenly perspective and keep it 100. And even you are declaring those things that be not as though they are, because this will turn for your salvation. Tell you, this thing right here is going to turn for your salvation. God is the captain of your deliverance. God is controlling people, places, and things for your benefit. And he's moving people out the way so you can move into a different realm of ownership. Somebody shout ownership. Somebody shout ownership. You are anointed and created for something totally new. God says, I'm going to bring you out of the circumstance you're in currently, and you're not going to come out empty. You're not going to come out with nothing. I'm going to make sure you come out with great substance. I'm redeeming your past. Your redemption, saying your redemption is not complete without divine provision. Your redemption, if God's going to bring you out, he cannot bring you out without giving you divine provision. Divine provision must come with the package. You are supposed to move at a different dimension of wholeness than you are right now. See, the thief's foundational mindset is to steal what he knows you're supposed to have. It's to slow you down, to interrupt you, to discourage you, and also make you comfortable where you're stuck at. Since I'm already stuck, I just might as well keep drinking. Since I'm already drunk, I'm already high,